Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 2 on the first day of Yule. Yesterday I brought to you Mother's Night, which precedes the 12 days of Yule. Some, if you research a little bit, might call this the second day of Yule, where there's actually maybe 13 days of Yule. But most you'll find there's only 12 days of Yule, and Mother's Night is what precedes the 12 days of Yule. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what the first day of Yule is. Now, the first day of Yule always begins on the winter solstice. This day, obviously, is the longest night and the shortest day, and it is a celebration of the upcoming sunlight, the longer days, and the harvest. Now, the second night of Yule is dedicated to Odin and the wild hunt. This is the night you should not be out wandering alone, as the dead ride with Allfather Odin during the wild hunt. It is customary to leave the last sheaves of corn on the stalk at the end of the harvest so that the horses carrying the dead may feed during the ride. In modern times, we can buy corn and leave it out for the wild hunt riders. A feast to the ancestors is customary on this night. In the times of our ancestors, children would leave stockings out filled with grain for Sleipnir, which is Odin's 8-legged steed. The wild hunt wept through forest in midwinter, the coldest, darkest part of the year, when ferocious winds and storms howled over the land. Anyone who found him or herself out of doors at night during this time may spot the ghostly procession, or be spotted by it, which might involve being carried away and dropped miles from where the unfortunate person had been taken up, or worse. Others, practitioners of various forms of magic, joined in it voluntarily, as their soul flew while their bodies lay in their beds as if sleeping normally. Sometimes the members of the hunt entered towns and houses, causing havoc and stealing food and drink. Another creature that was wandering the night at this time was the Yokatorin, and this was known as the Yule cat. This giant beast would wander the lands in search of food. Yokatorin's favorite meal was children who did not receive clothes for Yule. The second night of Yule, we face our fears from the last year in an effort to not be controlled by them in the coming year. For some, this night is focused on truth, one of the 9 noble virtues. Without truth, you can have no trust. Lying of any type is abhorrent. Only people lacking in courage and moral fiber would think that lying was an accepted practice. It takes courage to stand up and tell the truth, even when the outcome may be less than ideal. A lie of omission is still a lie. During this night, we focus on the truth to the others and truth to ourselves. Merry Yule. Okay, so as you see, this is a day that we honor the All-Father Odin, and we honor truth, and we honor our days ahead, as the days will now begin to be brighter, and looking forward to the time to replenish the earth. As I said last night we decorated our Yule tree, and we have our Yule log ready to light the first candle tonight on the first day of Yule. And we will feast every day and enjoy our time together and focus on what is important in that day, and also carry each lesson from each day into the next. It is important, as we learn these lessons each day of the 12 days of Yule, to carry them throughout the year. What is the point of learning these lessons if we don't utilize them through our life? So that is our first day of Yule. It's the first day of winter, or winter solstice. And I hope you enjoy and have learned a little bit of something today. So I hope everybody has a good night. Take care, be safe, be well. Thank you.